Hello everyone, it's me again, Danny. Today I will show you a thieving video about this character because I thieve a lot with it and murder, of course. um, so yeah, let me get into the. I always put this on as an equip for my for when I go thieving. Let's get over it. So, as you see, I am a Khajiit. Why am I a Khajiit? Of course, I am a Khajiit because of the racial passives. The Khajiit get as racial passives, they have Cutpurse. It increased the chance to successfully pickpocket by 5%, so that's nice. Free 5% pickpocket, yes please. And the Feline Ambush decreases the detection radius in stealth by 3 meters. Um, Bosmers also used to have a ratio passive that decreased the detection radius, but that one has been changed into looking for stealthed targets. So yeah, now Khajiit really is kind of the best way for a stealthy character. Next to that, I choose to be a vampire. You see a vampire skill already on my bar here. And I choose to be a Nightblade. Not a Stamina Nightblade, but a Magicka Nightblade. Because of vampire skills, also use Magicka. So when I'm DD, yeah, for DDing, it's just better. And for stealth as well, because we can cloak forever and everything. Let's get. So that's why I am a Khajiit. And yeah, also Nightblade, I find it complements Vampire a lot because Vampire reduces, of course, your health regeneration and stuff like that. And Magicka Nightblade has so many healing skills that's yeah, it just complements each other nicely, and it's also encourages the playstyle that I like. Of course, others might like differently. But that's the fun of this game. Just play how you like it. I found it this way really fun. As attributes, I have Magicka and nothing else. I have the Thief for some crit for when I'm in my DPS outfit, of course. Um, but I will keep it for at stealth for now. This guide. So champion points, it doesn't really matter actually because we are just this guide is just about stealing. So what do we use? Because we are a vampire, we use the false gods. It just reduces the cost of the magic abilities by 8%, which is nice. And also, when an enemy dies, we get some magicka and we get major expedition. Of course, we will be using Blade of Woe quite a lot. So we get that major expedition, we get the magicka, and we have the magicka reduced on the skills because we cloak so much. So that's really nice. The next stealth set is, well, the set that we really use is Darlok's Bray. Darlok's Bray, it's just amazing. It reduces the radius that we can be detected. And when we are crouching, we get magicka, stamina, and health. We get all those precious resources by the second. That's just, yeah, it makes us make sure that we can always sneak. For the jewelry, I retraded them all to Swift because you want to be as swift as possible. Also, if you're not a vampire, you can, of course, lose the false gods and just use Night Silence. If I'm correct, because that one reduces the movement penalty in Sneak, the same as the vampire does. Now let's go look at the vampire then. It's Darkstalker. It ignores the movement speed penalty of Sneak, and it decreases the time to enter Sneak by 50%. Night Silence only removes the movement penalty of Sneak. You see, you can stay at level 1 vampire or level 2 or whatever and still have Darkstalker. I'm always or mostly in level 4 because I just like the unnatural movement as well, and I like to play really vampirely. It reduced the cost of sprint by 50%, and now it comes. If you continuously to sprint for 3 seconds, you automatically become invisible. It's really nice also for dungeons if you just want to go to the bosses for some loot. Just run to the boss, kill the boss, and move on to the next one. And so that's a really nice trade. Of course, Strike from the Shadows is nice while we are at Vampire Stage 2 or higher. When we leave a Sneak, Invisibility or Mist form, our weapon and spell damage is increased. That is really nice with the Assassination, unless that got changed. Let me see where it is. Yeah, that one got changed. um, so yeah, but still, it's just really nice to have some more damage when we leave the sneak, if we need to, because of course sometimes we are stealing or running invisible like this, and we encounter some nasty mobs. Um, so the skills I have on my skill bar, I have the blood mist of from the vampire. Why do I use blood mist? Um, Sometimes you get caught by a guard or you get seen by a guard or whatever, and you go of course into stealth mode. If you're unlucky, they detect you, and you can't enter stealth again. If you don't just use the blood mist, your damage will be reduced by 75%, so the guard won't one shot you that easily. Um, and after that debuff of 3 seconds that the guard does is gone, you can just from the mist enter stealth again and get away. The next thing we use is the concealed weapon. It is a nice stun. Also, I use it a lot on guards. If I am stealing with a group and murdering with a group, and the guards come after one of them, I just stun the guards. They get away. I get away because I have the shadowy disguise. Then you have the damaging skill, a Swallow Soul, to get some health and sap essence, and of course the cloak. Yeah, actually we have a second bar as well, but for when we are stealing, pickpocketing, we always just use this bar, because while we have concealed weapon slotted next to the stun, what it does, it increases the movement speed while sneaking or invisible by 25%. So 25% plus all the swift jewelry that we have, it makes just for a really speedy character. If I now go in stealth, this is my sneaking stealth speed. And if I run and am invisible, I need to feed first because I'm level 3, because I just drank a purifying potion to get to level my horse. So let's drink the corrupting. And we're level 4 again. Let's go into stealth. This is how fast I run. And I can do that like forever. What else is important here? What is important is not only the skills we use here and not only the Khajiit passives, but we want to look at Legerdemain. At Legerdemain, improved hiding we don't need because the cost of sneak is already negated by the Darlock bracelet we were. But the light fingers, just when you have a full 50% more chance of pickpocketing, it's lovely. Trafficker, increase the number of fence interaction by 180%. Yeah, we need that. Locksmith, improved chance by forcing locks. And the kickback, 40% less payment. So that's really nice. Next to that there are of course 2 guilds. the Dark Brotherhood Guild, the Scales of Pitiless Justice. It reduces the bounty from murder or assault. The Blade of Woe, it's the killing is just awesome. Um, we use that a lot. Pandemic Sprint, Shadowy Supplier. Always go to the Shadowy Supplier every day. When we go to the Shadowy Supplier, we can get an unmarked sack. We choose the second option. The second option sometimes gives like leniency edicts that removes your bounty for 500 or for 2k. And this unmarked sack contains a Monk's Disguise. What does a Monk's Disguise? For 5 minutes, if we don't commit any crime, our bounty is invisible to guards. We are kinda looking just like this priest guy, and so we can still do quests and or do whatever we want to do if we have that Monk's Disguise. So that's really nice. Then what also is important is the Thieves Guild. Of course, the Swiftly Forgotten, so our bounty and heat goes down very quickly. Haggling is 10% more. Green items are like 100 gold. If I sell it to advance, I get 110 gold. Purple items, I get normally you get 1000 gold. I get or 1250. I get 1500 gold. So that's really nice. The Clemency can be helpful. Decrease detection range of shadows, decrease the detection range, that is nice. So you really want Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood and Legerdemain if you focus on thieving and killing. Now about the thieving and killing, each NPC that is stealable wears 3 items. If I steal, they become suspicious. That suspicious is not only for me, but it counts for everyone that tries to steal from this guy. Look, now it's already away. We do a second time. And we can steal a third time. Oh, wow. Okay, we got seen. That happens. And then it remains suspicious for a little bit longer, so yeah, let's just kill it. But the fastest way is that pickpocketing isn't on the global cooldown. The fastest way, what I always do is I pickpocket and I immediately steal and loot and I go away. Why? Because I can pickpocket, run back, go again, pickpocket, run back and then kill. But I find this way is just more efficient, also for the respawn timer. So I just pickpocket and immediately Blade of Woe. And I get 2 items in the same time frame. Pickpocket, Blade of Woe, loot, run. And you see that with the Legerdemain as high, and a Thieves Guild and these skills, it's really just a walk in the park. Like I also steal from guards a lot. Let me do that. Hello, I'm invisible. Look, I'm just now visible but behind him. I steal from him. Oop, he didn't even see me. Ah, I steal again from him. If I stand, then he will see me, of course. So we run away. We're not gonna pay.
I will hurt you.
That is his detection. If we stay out of that, he can do nothing. Of course, sometimes a guard runs after you and this is kind of hard, everything. We can just stun him and run away then. Oh, I should have run away earlier. And he will reset. Now the next thing is of what I said, the Blood Mist. That is really helpful. Let me just quickly get this priest. Probably the guard will come. Ah, the guard didn't yet. Now the guard will come. So we are invisible. Now we got seen, we have the debuff. I go Blood Mist. The guard heals me. Well, the damage of the Blood Mist heals me. He doesn't one-shot me. Now the dot is gone. And I just do invisible. And he already threw it. So he won't throw it again unless I get seen again. And he resets. So that is kind of how you steal. Just, yeah. Have a nice, easy time. Oh, oops. The wrong skill. Just have a nice, easy time with stealing by getting the Legerdemain, the Thieves Guild, and, of course, the Dark Brotherhood full. And with these skills really help a lot by messing with guards, staying away from guards, being stealthy, everything. Now there's one more thing. You see here the 100 and the 250 pieces, the green and the blues. We also steal white stuff. I always put it as marked as junk. Why? Then it doesn't show up at the fence. We don't want to sell crap that is worth like only 40. And if you have put it as marked as junk and you keep it there, I'm working against upping my inventory space to be able to do that. It will just stack here. And then once in a while I can just destroy all junk. But because it stays here and it will stack here, I don't worry about what I pick up, and I can just immediately go and sell everything because there are rarely whites between it. I just don't want to sell whites. They bring only 40, so with the extra 10% it's 44 gold. 44 gold for an item. Why would you sell that? Maybe it's nice at lower level, of course. Here you see, by the way, the remain silent. Anything that can help me less noticeable. And I get now the counterfeit pardon addict. Of course, if you are low level, you can like launder the white stuff and then sell them to a merchant and just sell the really nice stuff, the green, the blue, the purples, to the fence. But never sell that white stuff because it's just, yeah, it's just a waste. I think you steal because you want money, or you want to level up this stuff. Well, you can just launder them and keep the money for stealing that way. This actually already was it. It's quite explanatory, quite simple. If you have any questions, just put them down at the bottom or message me in game. It's Danny19 underscore 85, or you see me, the Count of Blood. Well, have a nice day, everyone. Have a fun time stealing, I hope. I know I will have. I will steal for 5 minutes more and then I will exit this video. So now you can just enjoy and watch.
You've got hands like a troll, you know that?
heinous crime to commit a murder!
There's a killer on the loose! Gotcha.